Alright everybody, welcome back to more Tales of Arise. So our goal now is to go to Cysloden and request help. Because Vicent is in sort of a weird place. Honestly, a lot of the world's in a really fucked up place right now, and unfortunately, we're not really helping with that. Honestly, if I'm 100% honest with you, I don't really think we're all that useful here. Anyways, I could just go back to Cysloden, can't I? I didn't think it would just let me go back. It doesn't usually just let me just say, okay, fuck it, I'll go back. Hell yeah.
It's as cold as ever here.
The sun may have come back, but this place is still in the mountains.
It will take time for the current amount of snow to melt down to this region's new normal.
Don't know why you thought it was gonna suddenly get nice around here. Shit, it's always gonna be cold. Damn, y'all getting the wrong idea, aren't you? Y'all just getting the wrong idea. All right. So I wonder who rules this place now. With the Lord no longer here, I wonder how this place is even governed. We kind of just came and killed the guy and left. We didn't really stay long. Kind of just told the Danes to fucking figure that shit out. Alright, where does it want me to... Oh, okay. Collection room? Alright, of course, the collection room. I have no idea how to get there, but I guess we'll figure it out. Actually, wait a minute. Isn't that... That's not very far from here, right? Nice. Ah, yeah, the suit of armor we took. Such a cool detail. Alright, let's see who's in charge. Oh, it's, you, right? You're the guy in charge of the resistance.
I wasn't expecting you to come deliver a letter. Sorry for the trouble.
We heard they've been very critical of outsiders in Cyslodia of late.
Cyslodia still has almost no Renins, right?
The Renins are definitely all gone, but there's still some lingering uneasiness between the Danins here. And I keep hearing rumors about survivors of the Snake Eyes being active.
So, people will always fight, even among their own kind.
All you need for a disagreement is two people. If you want a reason, you can easily find one. Plus, this is Cyslodia. It takes time for deeply ingrained mindsets to change.
Time, huh?
Of course, there are some people trying to actively change things. Some are even inspired by what you all are doing. If you don't mind, I hope you'll have a look around town.
Oh, you're gonna force me to be a part of the community? I really don't care, honestly. This place was trash long before I came along and liberated you guys. I'm really not all that interested in, like, getting to know you. This place was nothing more than a bunch of backstabbing jackasses. I really don't care. Like, yeah, fantastic. I liberated you from an evil person. Fantastic, wonderful, great job. Love it. But I kind of did my piece.
Thinking about the state of the city?
Yes, it's complicated, considering that the peace was made possible by driving out the Renins.
The Danins here are still working on reconciliation just amongst each other. We can't afford to be too hasty.
Really? I think I can. Welcome.
It's awfully quiet for such a large city.
The snow muffles the noise somewhat, but the urge to keep quiet is also a hard habit to break.
So where are they wanting me to go exactly? No, not Central Alley. How about this? No, not there. Where is it? It's here. Fountain Plaza Avenue, right? Right, so we just gotta keep going this way.
It's been a year since they were freed. They seem as nervous as ever. Caution was a matter of life or death when the Renans...
I gotta go to the alley. Got it.
ruled here. Learning to relax those deeply ingrained survival instincts won't happen overnight.
I can't really fault him, honestly. Being threatened with your livelihood being taken away from you and being imprisoned, let alone killed just for being too noisy, can't possibly be all that great for your mental health.
Everyone's still avoiding eye contact. It's like nothing's changed.
It'll take more time for them to reach that level of comfort with other people.
Hey, you there. I knew I recognized you.
You're that...
Shh, not so loud.
What's wrong? The days of being monitored are long over.
Oh, come on. You didn't forget I used to be an informant, did you? Revenge and vigilante justice are officially prohibited, but still. Anyway, that's not why I'm here.
What? Is something the matter?
Yeah, a pal of mine left town and I haven't heard from him since. It's been 3 whole days.
Why not ask the Silver Swords? They should listen, regardless of your past.
You think I'd be suffering in silence if it were that easy?
Is there more to the story then?
You ask for help, then clam up. Not exactly what I'd call trustworthy.
Please, you're the only ones I can turn to.
Maybe we should help him out.
Law?
So, this guy's really a friend of yours?
Yeah, I'm not lying.
All right, we'll search for him.
You seem strangely supportive of him, Law.
I mean, sure, he used to be an informant, but he's... clearly trying to change his ways. I just want to help him with that.
I agree. In times like these, respecting someone's wish to start over seems more important than ever.
Question is, where are we supposed to go? That is the big question. Let's open up menu. Navarra Snow Plains. Got it. Okay. So how exactly do you want me to get there? That's the question, because I haven't played this section in a very long time. Wasn't there a way out of town that I discovered at some point? I'm sure there was, right? There was like some way out of town. I just don't remember where it was. Right? Because we had like this whole method of getting in and out of town that no one else knew about, like that wasn't supposed to be known. But I'm pretty sure they opened the gate to leave town too at some point. So I might not even need that method. Oh yeah, see this is how we got in and out of town before. I just can't use that anymore. All right, fair enough. All right, so how do I get out of here then, right? Because I gotta figure out a way out of this place. I don't remember how to leave. Central Plaza maybe? Towards Tresla. I don't want to go towards Tresla, that's for sure. Yep. It's over here, right? Central Plains. It's gonna say off the Central Plains Avenue. Yeah, of course, everything is now secured. Oh, wrong button. Where are we? No, not there. I guess we want to go here. Yeah, we want to go this way? This way. I swear to God, I spend more. I swear, ever since this expansion forces me to have to like rememorize where stuff is again. Thankfully, I'm only playing this expansion one fucking time, because god damn it, I would never want to do this shit a second time.
It must be hard to still be afraid to talk to each other, even after a whole year has passed.
I guess people like us will just have to keep doing our best to help things change.
He's saying the king is calling for him. I think.
Really? Why? Why is the king calling for him? I mean, I did collect all the owls, so is it pulling data based off of that? That's crazy. And if it is, that's awesome, but I don't think it is. Well, now I really want to know. If it's pulling data from my original save file. There are, in fact, a bunch of owls. There's no denying that.
Wow, this place hasn't changed a bit. Is it just me, or does the mood here seem a bit tense?
What? You say the king and queen are arguing?
Maybe we could do something about it. It'd feel wrong to just ignore them.
You mean help them make up? Okay, but how?
Well, I don't know. We could try figuring out the reason why they're fighting. It would be a start, at least.
Right. If only we had some sort of clue as to what could have caused it.
What's that right there? It looks like some sort of nutshell? Is this what they've been fighting over?
You ate this nut? Without telling me?
No, I would never.
There they go again.
Ah, deduction through reenactment. Clever.
Since this is here, someone ate it, and you and I are the only ones around. But I certainly didn't eat it. Ergo...
Neither did I. Do you mean to accuse me of nut hoggery? If I am blessed with a nut, I share it with you. No nut is sweeter than one savored with my dear.
Don't you think I feel the same?
How long is this gonna go on for?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
If neither of them ate the nut, isn't it possible that another owl left it behind?
Should that be the case, this spat would be an unfounded one.
Hold up. The real question is, was that reenactment even right in the first place?
Well, the mood does seem a bit lighter now. Don't you think?
Case closed then.
Is it, though?
Let's just leave it at that.
Oh, that's great. I love it. Oh, you sell stuff. Why do you sell stuff? That's fucking crazy. Why are you selling stuff? Wait, have you always sold stuff? This must purely be for this expansion. There's no way you've always sold stuff. If I find out you've always sold stuff, God, I'm gonna actually lose my shit. Alright, where are we going? I think it's probably over here, isn't it? Sup, bitches? Oh, they are actually at my level.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix! You're mine!
Can't get out of this.
Damn it! Coming through!
Nice.
Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help? Is it in the sky?
Demon Fang!
Where are you going?
You're mine!
Illuminate the
Burn!
Hey, can I get some healing, please? Thank you. Appreciate that.
And I'm still grateful. Demon Fang!
Yep. Yep.
Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push.
Let's do this together, Alpha.
Very nice. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
However I can.
Well then, let's keep moving. In these temperatures, collapsing outside of town is practically a death sentence.
Yeah, I hope he's okay.
I wonder what the reason is. We're not dealing with a criminal, are we? Someone's there.
It's
Ah,
a
found
Ronin,
him.
and he appears to be injured.
Alright, jackass, what did you do?
Thanks a lot. I went to gather herbs, but I got injured and couldn't move.
Say, you don't happen to have a Danon friend, do you?
Why do you ask?
So he's the one.
I knew it. Your friend asked us to find you.
He did? That idiot. What am I supposed to do if the people in town find out?
He must have been worried about you. Can you walk? Let's go back to town together.
No, I can't go to Cysloden. They kicked out all the Renans. I'm going back to my hideout in the mountains. Tell him thanks for me, okay?
I never would have imagined his friend's a Renin.
It's no wonder he turned to us.
I wonder what their connection is.
I'm sure he can explain more.
Alright, you gotta go. Fuck you.
An opponent like this should be easy. I'm not done! I'm not done! Come one, come all! Rising Wyvern!
Oh god.
We've got flyers! All yours! Rising Wyvern! This one's all mine! Burn in hell!
Immobilize that one.
Indeed. That does seem wise.
Now let's turn the tide. I can handle it.
Rising Phoenix! You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
There we go.
Prepare to crumble. Water, hear my call. Here's evil.
Take this!
The water brings the answer.
Infernal Torrent! Demon Fang!
Feel.
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Prepared.
Jolene! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes through ashes. So, how did you like my erupting impact?
It's not over yet. Brace yourself.
Nice. Very nice.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Bitch, you say that. They were our level. I don't know why you talking all this bullshit. If they were literally our level. They were actually on our level. That's crazy. That's madness that you even talk like that. What are you even talking about right now? Stop that. Jesus. Here, back to the alley.
A Renin and a former informant. Quite the odd couple.
So he didn't leave town. He was never in it to begin with.
We found your friend. He made it safely back to his home.
I see. That's good to hear. Now that you've met him, you know why I had to turn to you.
And may we ask how you know each other?
When people found out I was an informant, things got nasty. I fled town, which would have been fine, but it was too cold and I collapsed.
And that's when he saved you?
At first I was suspicious, but I can tell when someone's fishy or not, and I knew he was sincere about helping me.
Why does he keep living in those snowy mountains instead of moving to one of the other realms?
He says he loves the Cyslodian mountains. Can you believe it? A year ago when the skies were clear, he said he was simply stunned. Couldn't believe how beautiful it was. He's a good guy, interesting to talk to, and he knows a lot. In return, I get him what he needs to survive.
Sounds like a nice relationship.
I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna get moving before we draw attention. Thanks, you helped a lot. I guess people weren't joking about you being a hero.
Yeah, sorry, Elfin, you can't escape the
Cyslodia looks
allegations.
the same as ever, but perhaps it actually has changed.
It bothers you, doesn't it? Being called a hero.
No.
Since we came all the way to Cyslodia, why not check out Calaglia too?
Calaglia? I mean, I guess it's not far from here. But what about Nazamil?
We're not going to be able to find her now. She'll come to us when she wants to. So it doesn't matter where we are.
Well, I don't mind. But what about you, Elfin?
Let's go. It's better than spinning our wheels here.
Okay.
I guess it makes sense we'd go back and revisit some old areas.
Calaglia, huh? I wonder how the Crimson...
Uzbek. Orbis Calaglia. Oh wow, looks like they did some rebuilding too. Holy shit. They've been busy.
Huh?
What's the matter, Law?
It's just weird how quiet it is.
Are you sure? Isn't this how it normally is?
Usually there's a little more going on. Like building and repairing houses and stuff. But there's none of that.
Now that you mention it, you're right. Did they halt the repairs or something?
Well, if it isn't the blazing sword, and Law too.
Just call me Alphen.
But that's no way to speak to our hero and savior.
I'm sorry, man. You're gonna have to get over this. Like, you can't save the world and then suddenly be upset when people call you it.
Hey, what's going on? It looks like the construction's on hold.
It is. Is that why you're here?
No, I was just wondering. Mind explaining?
You know how the Crimson Crows are in charge of reconstruction? Well, they've been busy lately. Which means the repairs on my house are taking forever. My family's tired of waiting so long. We could make some progress if we at least had materials, but those damn Zoogles.
So you want us to do something about that?
Yes! You can find what we need in the Iglia Wastes. Should be a cakewalk for a hero, right?
Talk about getting carried away. Sheesh.
I guess this is what heroes do now.
Alphen.
Still, we can't ignore this. Come on.
I mean, we can ignore it. You just don't want to. But I understand your point.
Something's bothering you again.
People rely on us because we're heroes. And we just drop everything to help them because it's expected of us. Is that really the way it should be?
I mean, whether or not it is, you guys, he's not.
Seems to be improving for these people. Even their clothes are higher quality.
They're still not as well off as some other places, but they're getting there.
Like
I see
whether,
someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference.
like whether or not that's expected of us,
The
we're not
Iglia
gonna
Wastes
stand around
haven't
and do
changed.
nothing.
Still nothing but Zoogles living here.
Not to be rude, but it's not exactly the sort of place I'd want to live anyway.
No choice. Take this! Mirage!
A new melody.
Come and face me! Mirage!
I'll face you.
Don't you think you've saved up enough power at this point?
I was just waiting for the right moment.
Blow them away! The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Demon Fang!
Do it! Wind astral energy! Full throttle!
Nice. Even better. I love it.
Thanks, Renwell. I couldn't have done it without you.
Right back at you. You know, it feels good to hear kind words like that.
I think so too. I'll try to say more nice things in the future.
Well, it's also a little embarrassing, so maybe not too often.
Finally.
What is it?
I found an ingredient for that new recipe.
My word, this must be the work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
Phew, what a rush. Huh? Is that what we're looking for?
All right.
Guess I misread the landing.
Yep. Time to get going.
Iglia's climate became milder after the worlds merged, but this is...
It has only become milder in comparison to before. If it were to change too fast, neither the people nor plant life would be able to keep up.
That's not quite what I meant.
I hope one day the people in this realm have enough water to go swimming whenever they want.
Oh, there's a ship. Oh, I guess the Renans are living out here. I mean, I don't have much of a choice, but this is a pretty shitty place to lay some roots. That's for sure.
Go no further! That'll bring you down.
I think I'm coming down with something grave.
A chronic inability to read the room?
A malady your art cannot fix.
Rising Wyvern!
No armor can stop me!
Don't mind if I do.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Yes, yes.
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin.
It's time to end this battle!
It's this guy.
I'm not done! Demon Fang!
Now!
My turn! I'm not done! Demon Fang!
Shazam! Preparation!
Very nice.
I can feel my precision improving.
Alright. I think we got one more item we gotta go collect. Sorry, fellas. I appreciate you deciding to give me company, but I do not require such things.
Everything we need is here.
Hopefully this will help the reconstruction start again.
You're lost in your thoughts again.
It was probably the blazing sword they needed, not me.
People who know you see you.
We all have a hard time with the discrepancy between our true self and the impression others have of us. But I doubt such knowledge will help you feel any better right now.
Hey, why don't we go back to Ulzebek? There's no point in staying here anyway.
Right. Let's go.
Alright.
Back, are ya? How did it go?
Not bad. It should be all taken care of.
Oh, wow, that's great! I knew I could count on the blazing sword. Thank you, I really appreciate it.
The blazing sword until the bitter end, huh?
Alright, Alphen, come on,
What
cut
would've
with the
done if I turned
bitterness.
him down?
Well, I guess he probably would have been disappointed that you couldn't help him.
But I can't help everyone. It's like I'm doomed to fail them. Sometimes I think Volron was right. Is this my only choice? Drop everything every time someone needs help? Is that even me anymore? I talk to Nazimir like I'm some sort of role model. But look at me. What future?
Alphen.
I knew it would be like this if I came to the city. Why did I agree to come?
Alphen. Why did you save me? Was it just because you were a hero?
No, of course not. That's not it. I just...
You chose to fight because you had a reason, right? Regardless of what that reason may have been. Don't forget that you have friends. That there are people who can help guide you. That's part of the reason why I wanted you to come here with me. It's because I wanted to help remind you of that fact. From what I remember, there should be someone in this city who can help you in ways that the rest of us can't.
The Crimson Crows? No, not them. Doc. Right. Doc.
Oh yeah, Doc.
Doc's living in Ulzebek now.
I mean, it makes sense he wouldn't want to live out in the middle of the fucking desert where the work sites were. That
What's
place
this
was
thing?
shit. I wouldn't want to work there.
What's this thing?
Alright, Doc, what's going on?
You're looking good, Doc.
You aren't looking too good yourself, though. I've been wondering when you'd show up. So, what is it? I don't know what you're struggling with, but just spit it out. That's the reason you've come here, isn't it?
I can't keep any secrets from you, can I? So, the truth is...
I see. So everyone comes to you asking for your help.
I don't mind being relied on. I mean, I'm happy to help. It's just that...
They take it for granted because you're a hero. That must be tough. I don't blame you.
I just don't understand. Renans hate me without question, while Danans call me a hero. Who in the world am I?
We spent such a long time as slaves. In some ways, I suppose we're still trying to get free. Listen, Alphen, how many hands do you have?
Hands? Well, I have 2.
And how many things can you hold at once with those 2 hands?
Ah.
You think the blazing sword can hold hundreds or thousands of things at once just because he's a hero? Nonsense.
Well,
all they see is the legend. They can't tell the difference between Alphen the person and Alphen the blazing sword. That's your real problem, isn't it? So you need to tell them. Remind them that you only have 2 hands.
Are you saying I should abandon people even when they're asking for my help?
Not at all. You want to help everyone. That's a great mindset, and there's nothing wrong with it. However, in order for you to meet everyone's needs, you would have to grow 1,000 hands. No, even 1,000 wouldn't be enough. You'd still miss something, and the people would still complain. All you can do is choose what's important to you. What will you do with just those 2 hands of yours? You are the one who decides, Alphen. Not the people, not the blazing sword, but you.
I decide. I decide for myself. I do.
Looks like you realized something. Yeah. But I still haven't quite made sense of it for myself. Then let's rest here for now, and you can think about it overnight. No rush.
Mosgul is being used as housing for Renans. So go in.
The Renans there must be living pretty rough.
They say it's temporary until they can relocate to Pelegion, at the very least. I hear it's been improved quite a bit since Doc and I lived there.
Oh, Blazing Sword and his crew. You're not just passing by without staying, are you? I'm resting. Good morning. So, did you figure things out? I think so. I want to speak to everyone. Everyone? The Crimson Crows and the people who live here. I want to tell them too. Actually, they're the main ones I want to tell in my own words. If that's your answer, then there's nothing for me to say. Let's ask Nith to gather everyone. Gather everyone for us. Best of luck, Alphen.
What's going on?
I don't know, but it's gotta be something big. That's the blazing sword, you know.
Everyone, listen. I once fought with my friends against the Renan Lords. I did so because I thought it was the way to save everyone. I always thought that I had an obligation to fight, to help those unable to fend for themselves. But I realized I was wrong. I can certainly fight to some extent, but I'm still just a human. I'm not a god or a hero.
What are you saying?
No way! You mean you're not going to help us anymore?
That's not what I'm saying. I want to do all I can. But not because I'm some hero. Not because anyone told me to. I want to do it because I choose to. Even so, there's a limit to what I can do. And that's why...
You're saying you'll be a hero who helps when you're truly needed.
Nath.
When Zephyr died, we foisted that responsibility entirely on you, rather than sharing the burden. Eventually, you'll be gone, just like Zephyr. Everyone dies in the end, whether they are a hero or not. We need to learn to fend for ourselves, and not rely entirely on you, or on any individual for that matter. Am I right?
Right, exactly. I believe that is the path to real, lasting freedom. For all of us. But each and every one of you will need to work together. I'm asking for your help.
You heard him. The time for depending completely on others is over. From here on out, we have to find ways to do whatever we can on our own. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll be fine. Go ahead and leave the rest to us. You focus on yourself. I'm sorry for burdening you with so much up until now.
Thanks.
Feeling better?
Yeah. I guess, in the end, it seems I was bound by the word hero myself.
You freaked me out when you suddenly decided to talk to everyone on your own like that.
Those who depend entirely on others cannot truly call themselves free. A good lesson that we all should keep in mind.
The people here will eventually understand. I really believe that.
If everyone can learn to truly think and decide for themselves, I think they'll start seeing a lot of things differently. And hopefully, one day, they'll realize that the differences between Danins and Renins don't matter at all.
So then, now that you've decided to follow your heart, what do you want to do next, Alphen?
I want to find Nazamil. I'm not sure what she's going through, but I can't help but feel like she needs us. But first, I want to go to Niez.
Niez?
I want to speak to the people in different cities like I did in Ulzebek. I'll start with Niez. I'll start sowing the seeds in every town, so that maybe, one day...
That's quite an undertaking. Difficult for a hero, let alone one man.
Well, I guess we'll just have to lend him a hand then, won't we?
Niez it is then.
Unlike Ulzebek, both Danins and Renins live in Niez. How do you plan to start?
Good question. Do you think we should talk to people separately or together?
Separately would raise questions. I believe at the same time is better.
I wonder how people in Niez have been doing since we left.
People often need some sort of impetus to change their ways. In that sense, I doubt much has changed.
More than likely not. Honestly, since we did this, I don't think things are going to change for a while.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I still need more money. These weapons are probably better. Just, God, I'd have to like come up with like new stuff for all this stuff. I don't want to do all that. I highly doubt the weapons are necessary. I was gonna see if there's like if I can get some like actual equipment. Even if it's just armor. Armor would be great, really. Oh, then again, I've been picking up armor. Let me see if any stuff I've picked up can help me. Okay, not much to talk about, honestly. Alright, I guess we'll go back to Niaz next time on Tales of Arise, everybody. Stay tuned. I'm signing out.